Stephen Curry is a freak of nature. It's safe to say that his style of play that emphasizes life outside the three-point arc, sometimes way outside, has revolutionized the game of basketball. Scores in general are much higher nowadays as the deep shooting style of Steph Curry takes hold and becomes more and more widespread. But he's not just a great shooter, this guy has it all. He can pass, beat you off the dribble, play defense, even rebound. So today we're going to ensure that our jaws are in a safe dropping position and see 8 times Steph Curry shock the world. Number 8. Behind the back to KD. In 2019, it began to be reported that Steph Curry was playing with blurred vision. Listen, if he can play like that with blurred vision, then a clear-eyed Curry is going to be terrifying. And that's exactly how it played out in this game shortly after Steph Curry began playing with contact lenses. He grabbed a loose ball from the Lakers' end of the court and in some magical way knew exactly where Kevin Durant was and tossed a behind-the-back pass that is just inhuman. Better get used to seeing this highlight, it's going to be around for a while. Number 7. 2019 AllStar Game. Here's another jaw-dropping pass from Steph Curry. This time in the 2019 AllStar Game, he dishes up a bouncing alley-oop to Giannis Antetokounmpo on a fast break. After the game, Giannis admitted that he wasn't sure the pass was meant for him, but he stepped up in for the jam anyway. If you watch the play again, it looks like that oop was definitely not meant for Giannis, but he made it look awesome anyway. Number 6. 12 threes. In a 2016 game against the Oklahoma Thunder, Steph was particularly hot from behind the arc. So hot, in fact, that he drained a total of 12 three-pointers in the contest, including the game-winning buzzer beater from darn near half court in overtime. A dozen three-pointers tied Curry with Kobe Bryant and Donyell Marshall for most threes made in a single game. Number 5. Assist to record breaker. In 2018, Klay Thompson broke Curry's record by hitting a total of 14 three-pointers in one game. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Stephen Curry was playing in that game. On the same team. One might think that Curry would be a little bitter about being dethroned, especially by his own teammate. But Thompson said Curry told him during the game to go get that record, bro. And here's the shocking thing. It was Stephen Curry himself who threw the assist to Klay Thompson that led to the 13th three-pointer. What a guy. Number 4. Game winner versus Mavericks. Curry's a bit of a specialist when it comes to game winners. It actually happens all the time. The last thing an opponent wants to see with a small lead and a few seconds to hang on to is Steph Curry with the ball in hand. In the 2014 game in Dallas, the Warriors and Mavericks were deadlocked at 120 each with under a minute to go in overtime. Dallas crosses the half-court line with 20 seconds on the clock, 16 left on the shot clock, hoping to score without leaving too much time for Golden State to return fire. The Warriors block a shot at the 15-second mark and give the ball to Curry. This is the Mavericks' worst nightmare. Curry calmly trots the ball down the court as time ticks away, crosses half court with under 10 seconds to play, and turns on the heat. His teammates don't really even bother joining him. They know what's going to happen and choose to watch from the other end. Curry dribbles and crosses over his defender just enough to completely drain the clock, then drops in a field goal from just inside the arc, giving the Warriors the lead with 1/10 of a second left in the game. The Mavericks don't even have enough time to attempt to inbound the ball, so the Warriors walk away victorious. Number 3. White House. Steph, among all the other crazy stuff he's done, spent some time in the White House with President Barack Obama. Curry got some advice on his shooting form, some pointers on his resume, and even made a volcano with the commander-in-chief. But the most shocking part of it all? He lost to America's 44th president at America's game, Connect 4. Number 2. Drive on LeBron. In the 2016 NBA Finals, Steph Curry's Warriors took on LeBron's Cavaliers for the championship. In this play from Game 2, Steph, guarded by the much larger LeBron James, dribbles in and out and scampers around before taking King James to the hoop and laying it in. It would be a little too indulgent if we went on to number 1 without first acknowledging that Stephen Curry is in fact human and messes up from time to time. So let's check out a couple fails before we wrap this up. After picking off a pass, Steph has nothing but open floor in front of him. Time for a spectacular dunk, until he wipes out under the basket. With the help of a teammate, he recaptures the ball, this time behind the arc, and airball. Curry isn't a particularly adept dunker. He's been known to miss them from time to time. He also has a habit of going for a dunk well after the whistle. But when he tries that in Game 3 of the 2016 NBA Finals, LeBron says, no, you can't sit with us. Alright, we've had our laugh, so let's get back to the good stuff. Number 1. From half court. As the first half comes to a close in a contest with the LA Clippers, Steph Curry pulls down a rebound with about 4 seconds left on the clock. This is just enough time for Steph to dribble to half court and throw up what would be a prayer for any normal player. But Curry's far from normal. You can tell he's perfectly comfortable shooting a jump shot from this range. The ball drains through the net, electrifying the stadium as Curry takes a belly flop in celebration before heading to the locker room for the break. That's all for today, everybody. I hope your jaw is still intact. Mine's a little sore from 8 hard drops to the floor, but I'm gonna go ice it down while you hit the subscribe button. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time right here on Terrific Tens.